That's how we call external contract from our contract. Now let's move on to next topic, which is import statement. To maintain the code readability, you can split your Solidity contract, your Solidity code over multiple files. Solidity allows importing both local and external files. So that's how you can import the files in the inside the Solidity Inspired contract. Let's see an example. Go here and new file, web dash import dash master, import master dot sql. Let's define a contract in it. Let's copy another contract. Let's name it web dash import dot child dot sql. Now let's paste it here and copy the file name, the parent contract, the contract that we want to call, and save it here. So that's how we can import the contract. That's how we can import the contract inside our other contract. Now let's see. Node. When we use hardhat, we can also install contracts as node modules through npm and then import contracts from the node modules folder. These also count as local import, as technically when you install package you are downloading the contracts to your local machine. So this is also the way to import the contract when we install the packages and call any contract from that package. And the way of importing is external import. You can also import from GitHub by simply copying the URL. We did this in cryptocurrency and NFT tutorials in the freshman track. We have already seen this syntax. We can also use this syntax to import a smart contract from external sources. Just paste this here and run it. Yes, it's a valid syntax. So that's how we can import other smart contract inside our contract. So now let's move on to uh, final concept of this section, which is Solidity libraries. Libraries are similar to contract in Solidity with a few limitations. Libraries cannot contain any state variable and cannot transfer either. Typically, libraries are used to add helper functions to your contracts. An extremely commonly used library in Solidity world is SafeMath, which ensures the mathematical operation do not cause an integer underflow or overflow. So libraries are used for providing helper function that we can use in multiple uh, contracts. So this is the syntax for creating libraries like this, and just call it from our contract by using the library name and calling the function of that library. So basically library cannot contain any state variable and cannot transfer either. This is the limitation of library. Just copy it and just paste it here. What is change here? Okay, let's create a new file, web dash library dot sol, then save it, then just compile it. We have compiled it, and now just deploy it. So here it is. We can use library like this. So we have just run a library function. We didn't deploy it correctly. We deploy the library. Let's deploy the contract. Here it is. Pass number and just call it. So it's just adding two numbers. Here it is, and just returning the values. So that's how we can use library. Libraries can be useful if you want to add some helper function, and can be used in multiple smart contracts. So libraries can contain state variables? No, they can't contain state variable. This cannot contain state variable. Not true. So that's all, folks. That's congratulations on making it this far. Let's see the answers that we have selected are correct or not. Just submit them. Okay, great. We have scored 100%. So we have completed advanced solidity topic. Now let's move on to next section, which is providers, singers, ABIs, and approval flows. I think this is also a theory topic. You must read it. I will also go through it and complete the quiz. After that, we have built a full whitelist dApp. Uh, so here we will creating a dApp. So that's completely practical section. So we will going to do it. But first, go and uh, study this section. Study the concept of providers, singers, ABIs, and approval flows, and get 100% in it. Then we will going to start build a full whitelist dApp.